Could Ashur have survived his downfall in the mountains, or even before he even had to go up to the rebellion after being discharged by Lucretia and his man taken by Glaba? Well, yeah, he could have, given he would not have taken the bracelet of the brother of Sepius, then he would not have been made the reason for Sepia's betrayal to kill Glaba, and Glaba wouldn't have raged against Ashur, making him the cause of Sepia's betrayal. Given Ashur asked Glaber for blessing for that specific bracelet belonging to Sepius to be taken, would things have changed? Not really, because Glaber believed in Ilithia, his own wife. The outcome would stay the same. If Ashur would have told Lucretia simply that he rescued her but wouldn't have treated her like a slave and rudely handled her, still with an injury, then perhaps Lucretia would not have handled against Ashur, but there is still Ilithia to consider, and it's hard to tell if the outcome would surely change, given Ashur wouldn't rudely handle Lucretia. Ashur, when confronted by Glaber with the bracelet, should not have told his man to stop.
Do you think me the fool?
Praetor.
He should have drawn his sword and began to fight, as the Egyptian and the mercenaries were ready to fight, drawn daggers and weapons. This would be his best bet for escape. Glaber wouldn't have been able to promise them land and coin that fast. Ashur likely could have killed Glaber, or his man could have, and they would have been able to escape into lands far away. Yet, the mercenaries surely would raid and invade homes to steal coin and more. Though Ashur's dream of owning the Ludus would be nullified, as they would be hunted by Rome as well, and in no way could they fight with the rebellion either, as Naevia would never allow Ashur to take part in it, nor would Crixus. Perhaps the mercenaries would be able to join the cause, but Spartacus would be against murderers being in his group. Ashur drawing his sword was also an alarming thing for Glaber though, as an innocent man would have nothing to hide and wouldn't respond like this. But it was already too late then. If Ashur would have said something like, "My life lies within your hands, Praetor,"
You fucking cunts.
to prove his innocence and that he says the truth, maybe, only maybe, Glaber would have been merciful and believe him. Given things come as in the series and Ashur is sent to the mountains, he technically won the fight against Naevia, only his hesitation brought him his loss. Given he won, and he let Naevia live instead and showed sorrow for what he has done, then I'm sure Spartacus would have let him off the mountain or joined their cause. Of course, this is a very vague thing to say, because Crixus would be hard in forgiving Ashur as would Naevia. Sparing Naevia's life would have kinda proven Ashur being sorry. He also could have decided against going up to Vesuvius and escape with his mercenaries outside the reach of Rome, as already mentioned, instead, and live somewhere far away. They might have been forgotten by Rome, as Glaber is too far concerned and occupied with Spartacus and his rebellion, and the same goes for Rome. Even if their rebellion was not that big of an army like in the last season yet. Outside of all of these possibilities, Ashur shouldn't have taken the bracelet in the first place, basically. The rebellion wins and Ashur either dies with Glaber or escapes again on his own, when Glaber would be defeated, given he didn't take the bracelet, for example. Ashur was just pretty much fucked in all scenarios, man. At least Ashur could have finished off Naevia in the end, before Crixus kills him. This should have been the ending of Ashur, as the relationship between Ashur and Crixus, their rivalry, was the thing present since episode 1 of Blood and Sand and even Gods of the Arena.
My gift to you.
Attius would have surely thanked Ashur for the deed in killing Naevia. This basically concludes all the points and all the scenarios I could think of on how Ashur's outcome would have changed. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in my next Spartacus video. Have a great day.